Hello everybody, this is DragonKirby and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we went to the center of the universe and saved Princess Peach from Bowser, and we saw the recreation of a brand new world. But this episode was going to be a bonus level. Over here, we have a brand new galaxy, brand new green Luma. Want to go to Grand Finale Galaxy? We'll say yes. And let's see what the Grand Finale Galaxy has to offer. Grand Finale Galaxy, the Star Festival. We play the intro of the game again. We have some toads here. Luigi, you're the last to arrive. Everything's quiet on the home front. And it's another purple coin level. And here we have a ton of characters from past galaxies, like the penguins and other toads, and they're going to mainly talk about the festival. What do you say? Have no fear, we secured the area. What's the buzz? Sweet vacation. Aw. The Toad Brigade should be in the castle garden. Whoa, check out the view. Yep, if we stand right here, we see an amazing view of the castle. Wow, that's actually really pretty. But yeah, the toads are mainly going to be talking. Everyone's going to be talking about something about the festival. We have the little bee soldiers. What's wrong with you? I can't believe it's the famous Luigi. Can I have your autograph? Oh my gosh, I have a fan. Luigi, you have a fan! Woo! I have the prettiest start bit right here. Well, I can't collect it from you, but okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to show a lot, but I want to show a couple of important characters, like you. Oh, it's you. How have you been? This is one amazing festival. The kids are having a blast. So you having fun? There's hey, let's see what the old man says. Look at Peach's castle. It's even more impressive than I imagined. Aw, that's sweet. Billboard! Hey, it's me. Yeah, me, Billboard. Your world is such a cool place. If only I weren't a sign. Aw, poor Billboard. Let's finish collecting our purple coins, and hey look, Captain Toad. Mr. Luigi, you gotta hear this. We did such a good job of promoting us to Royal Guards. With me as a Royal Guard Commander, no one will ever kidnap Princess Peach again. Ever! Goombas, boos, giant, overgrown moles, whatever, bring it on! I love that confidence, Toad. These toads are roasting up some delicious meat. We'll take we'll grab this one right here. Thank goodness we still have to spin, because that would be annoying. Star Festival? Star Bunnies? I'm sensing a connection here. Look at the shooting stars. Okay, these guys are just saying, mentioning lost stars. We have the last purple coin we'll ever collect. It's right here. We have a letter. Luigi, a very special letter has arrived for you. I'll read it out loud, okay? Congratulations. We would like to send you a galaxy-sized thanks for saving all the power stars and playing to the very end. Until next time, the Super Mario Galaxy staff. I sent a picture to your system album. Take a look for it. You know what? Let's see what they are. This is the image you'll get for beating the level as Luigi. There is also one where you get one for beating the level as Mario. I'll show that on screen now. But that's enough stalling. Let's grab the star. And our final star count is 121. Let's save the game. And now, we have one more thing to say. Show off. Let's see the story hidden behind the library. Let us begin. Chapter 1: The Celestial Duo. Our story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day, this girl spotted a rusty spaceship holding a small star child. "What's your name? Are you lost?" the girl asked the star child. "I'm Luma. I'm waiting for my mama. She's coming for me on a comet," said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. "Don't worry, I'll wait for you," the little girl promised Luma. That nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and saw nothing. Hours turned into days, then years, but still the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to the Luma, "If we stay here looking much longer, I'll be an old lady soon." But then she had an idea. Why don't we go out there ourselves and find your mother ourselves?" I don't mean to repeat that. The girl and Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship, and then the two set sail to the starry sky, and this is how the search for the Celestial Mother began. Chapter 2: Star Bits. Days passed with no sight of the comet, or even a single planet. Instead, asteroids extended for as far as the eye can see. "If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam," said the little girl above the rumble of her belly. Before they left, she had packed all the essentials: telescope, butterfly net, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and apricot-flavored tea, but "I forgot to bring water." At this, Luma burst into gales of laughter, and the girl began to pout. "As long as I have star bits, I'll be fine," said Luma. "Want some?" The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. "All right, maybe just a nibble." Leaning far out of the spaceship, the pair began to collect star bits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. The star bits taste like honey. Chapter 3: The Comet. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window. Thinking it was the morning sun, the girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl shook the sleeping Luma awake and shouted excitedly, "We have to get to that comet!" The pair descended on the comet and found that it was made of ice. It looked high and low, but the Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. Look! Peering down the icy ground where the Luma was pointing, the girl suddenly noticed a cluster of star bits encased in the ice. Pretty good, huh? Finding star bits is my specialty, said Luma, beaming. There's ice here, but it's so warm. I bet there's water here, too. The two decided to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the turquoise comet, the pair continued their search for the Luma's mother. Chapter 4. The Dream. One night, the girl dreamed about her own mother. "Where are you going?" she asked, her mother retreating back. Without turning, her mother replied, "Don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night." A wave of sadness washed over the girl. What about when it rains and I can't see the sun or the moon? Her mother thought for a moment before responding. I'll turn into the star in the clouds, and I'll wait for your tears to dry. When she awoke, the girl's face damp with tears. "You have starbits in your eyes," said Luma to the girl. Wiping her face, the girl replied, "These are tears, not starbits. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother again." At this, Luma began to cry too. "Mama, oh mama, where?" The pair traveled through the starry skies, and though they encountered many other comets, not one of them held Luma's mother. The Luma wasn't despondent. Now, Luma, the rain clouds don't go away if you keep crying," the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. "I'll give you a present if you stop." The girl closed her eyes and said gently, "I'll take care of you." And with those words, she felt a small spark in her heart. Chapter 5. Home. "The kitchen will go here, and the library will go over there," the girl said, busily to herself. "We'll put the gate here." Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she had been bustling about at a feverish pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that starbirds weren't the only thing buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture, unlike any they had ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us? With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it's very spacious, but still something seems to be missing." "If only my father, brother, and mother were here," the girl said, wishfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its two small residents. That night, clutching her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6. Friends. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. "Do you two know each other?" the girl asked the two Lumas. Gleefully, despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. two Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. My mama! At once, the apricot Luma parroted back, My mama! My mama! My mama! My mama! The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any signs of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh. And then something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop out of the apricot planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing. My mama! My mama! The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all these children? The Luma stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. I guess we'll have to name each and every one of you. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would only begin moving all the Lumas into her new house. Chapter 7. The Telescope. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet was still as blue as it was. Then she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into the sky. It was smaller than a star bit. How strange! It's so far away, but it feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope, and the blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up the hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on bright and windy days. And I want to go home. I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I want to go home. I want to go back to my house. By the hill. I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears. But I know she's not there. I knew all along that she wasn't out there in the sky, because she's sleeping under the tree on the hill. The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and a hush fell over the area. Chapter 8. The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love star bits because they remind me of my mama. No, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across the Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea! I'll transform into a comet, a soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma trailing bands of white soared through the sky, and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook, and a bright light poured out of the crater that Luma had created. The band of light twisted together to form a comet tail. Then the Luma emerged reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma, who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper. She pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, star bits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter. Family. With its many Lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the Lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new Luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, All right, everyone, let's make a cake sprinkled with star bits. Then it'll be a star cake. The Luma excitedly began to gather the ingredients. She watched as the Luma scurried about. The girl smiled and thought to herself, This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do, I'll leave them off with a smile. Because that makes the mother happiest. That night, the girl lay down to sleep. A soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home every once in a while, once every 100 years, to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carried the Lumas, and the girl continues its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow than can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years, its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end. That's all. My story is finished. And that was the story of Rosalina. This entire library story was basically the origin story of how Rosalina came to be. And how the Lumas and this entire Comet Observatory began. There's the kitchen over here, if I want to. The kitchen that was mentioned in the library is this one right here. And there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of theories. I mean, there we go. There's a lot of theories going around of who Rosalina's mother was. And stuff like that. But I don't think I have any like solid evidence to show, or any like theories of my own to say who Rosalina's mother was, or even who the Luma's original mother was. Maybe the Luma's original mother was her mother. Who knows? But hey, this is the end of this. This is the final video that I'll make of Super Mario Galaxy. And the last thing I want to say is, well, thank you for watching my Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play. If you enjoy this video, you can like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.